Where did Soviet collectivization take place? Have you ever wondered how a vast nation like the Soviet Union transformed its agricultural landscape? Soviet collectivization was a sweeping policy that reshaped farming across the entire country. It aimed to consolidate individual peasant farms into large, collective farms known as kolkhozes. This process was most intense between the years of 1929 and 1933. The collectivization effort targeted several key agricultural regions. One of the most notable areas was the southwestern Soviet Union. Here, a significant number of peasants were forced into collective farms early in the process. By March 1930, over half of the peasantry in this region had been collectivized. Another priority zone was the North Caucasus and Volga regions. The government aimed to complete collectivization in these areas by 1931, with plans to expand to other regions by 1932. These areas were vital for grain production and played a crucial role in the Soviet agricultural strategy. Siberia also saw significant collectivization, particularly in its southern parts. Regions like Altai Krai, Omsk Oblast, Novosibirsk Oblast, and Kemerovo Oblast were important agricultural zones. Collectivization here involved taking land from wealthier peasants, known as kulaks, and redistributing it to collective farms. Resistance was common, with uprisings occurring in places like Buryatia and among indigenous groups such as the Nenets and Khanty. The central Black Earth region experienced a different approach. The transition to collectivization here was more gradual and less violent. Collective farms in this region managed to achieve notable increases in grain production, showcasing a different outcome compared to other areas. Overall, collectivization was a nationwide policy affecting virtually all agricultural regions in the Soviet Union. This included both the European parts and the more remote areas like Siberia. The government used a mix of incentives for peasants to join collective farms and harsh measures to enforce compliance. These measures included land confiscations, arrests, deportations, and sometimes violent suppression of resistance. From a socialist viewpoint, collectivization aimed to eliminate private land ownership in agriculture. It sought to replace it with collective ownership, aligning with socialist principles of communal ownership of production means. The goal was to modernize agriculture, boost productivity, and ensure a stable grain supply for urban workers and export. Despite the social costs and resistance it provoked, collectivization was intended to transform rural society into a collective, egalitarian system. This transformation was meant to contribute to the broader socialist economy, showcasing the ambitious goals of the Soviet Union during this period.